Hey everyone, wanted to do a demo. This is the latest thing I've had. It's a late 70s AKAI GX-635D with dust cover. The neat thing about this is I picked this up from the original owners. It was an older couple, and he had a 635D and she had this 635D, and I think they ran with his or something. This thing has had extremely little use, and with the exception of there's a scuff here. I don't think the dust cover was put on right at one time, and there's a scuff on the inside here, and there's another scuff here, and that's about it. The dust cover is in really good shape. Now the entire deck itself is completely scratch free. I've never seen a deck this nice before. But from the wooden sides, the black painted top, the feet, the knobs, everything, there's not a scratch, there's not a smudge or smear or discoloration of any kind. The deck is absolutely mint. Okay, so with this auction, what I'm going to do is put in, so you get the deck, you get this the original AKAI reel that they give away when they sold these things in late 70s. The nab hubs comes with the 635D operator's manual. I even have a warranty card and a service place to get them serviced back in the day. And I'm also going to throw in for the buyer two of my Maxell 35-180 tapes. And they have been recorded on, but they're still in the bags. They've been very well taken care of. And this one, I believe, has the labels and a track list, but it still has the labels in here. And this is also in a bag. So these people took very good care of their stuff. I also have, they got the dust cover, the tape deck. I have the original packaging too. This is for the dust cover. I'll have to ship that separately. But then I also have the AKAI box that the deck was in, with all the styrofoam sides and the bag and all that stuff. So it'll be shipped very nicely. But anyways, I've been very impressed with that deck. Now what I did do to it is I removed the old grease, because it gets hard after age, use or not. So I disassembled the front mechanism and cleaned all the old grease off and re-lubricated it with white lithium electrical grade grease. Took the down to the reel motors, opened up the roller bearings in them, and lubricated them, and they really didn't need it, but I wanted to anyways. Cleaned all the pots and switches with the Oxid D5 as well as fader lube. And I also replaced 18 of the transistors in here. These 18 transistors are the ones that are the failure prone. They weren't going bad, but I replaced this stuff anyways because they will go bad. So the 18 transistors. There's also three bridge rectifiers on the control board, the top board. And man, this thing is absolutely spotless on the inside too. So, anyways, enough of me rambling. Let me get media player going. YouTube, I do not claim to have made this song. You're killing me. Alright, so it's going onto the tape. It's coming off of the tape. For some reason I'm doing it in 3 3/4, so let me hit it to 7.5. So again, even at 3 3/4 sounded gorgeous. Going onto the tape, coming off of the tape. Left mic coming out the right speaker, and this is the right input coming out of the left speaker. Strange indeed. But there's all the lettering is there. There's not a mark, you know, from people doing this. There's no fingernail marks on any of the buttons. The thing is absolutely incredible. Again, I'm just thrilled to have been able to have this for a while. So there's this. It auto reverses from sensing foil on the outside of the tape, and it hits a sensor and it'll reverse. And if you're playing, it'll keep playing back. But since we're recording, it's going to keep on recording. So you can leave this thing unattended and record, say, a radio show or whatever, and it'll record both sides of that tape for you. There's also a reverse selector, so you can make it so it doesn't reverse at all. You can make it reverse at the end of the tape, or you can make it reverse back and forth to play both sides of this tape forever until the power company cuts the power and they find your dead body. So let's see if we can hear what I did. I probably went too far. This time I looked at the counter. Huh? Good thinking. Man, it's been a long day. Well, you guys get to see me thread it. These tension levers will lock in place so you can load the tape, make it a little easier on you. Now, good luck finding the start, because I want you guys to hear the mic test. See what I did. Of course, it was done at 2 different speeds, too. Strange indeed.
When you're a stranger, faces look ugly. When you're alone, women seem wicked. When you're
that's after the speed change, so.
Sorrow, evil, when you're down.
Testing 1, 2. There we go. Testing 1, 2. Left mic, we're coming out the right speaker. And this is the right input coming out the left speaker.
When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers. Strange, when you're strange.
This also has a pitch control.
Strange, alright, yeah.
There's a detent in the middle, but the pitch control is nice. If you were playing back a tape that you recorded 30 years ago, and maybe the tape is stretched, or maybe the tape deck that you recorded it on was not quite at the right speed, that's why you would get a pitch control. So that really is a good thing if you're, especially if you're taking your tapes and converting them to CD or to you know, WAV files on your computer or whatever. The pitch control is really invaluable because you can get a decent recording, you know. New counter belt also on that. Now I'm scatterbrained, but anyways, also this thing has not been monkeyed with. I was the first person to take this thing apart in what, 30 some odd years, and I am a nut about putting the washers back. I mean, I get a lot of decks, and some monkey is screwed with it until, you know, the heads of the screws are stripped out. This thing has not been touched with by anybody except for me as far as going inside of it and doing this work, and I've done a lot of these. So here's the brake check. I'm going to stop rambling before I talk myself into circles, but I'm just thrilled with this deck. So anyways, let me get off here. I appreciate you looking. If you have any comments or questions, leave me an email and I'll get back to you when I can. I appreciate it. Take care, everyone.